So Sean, you've had a few days down here in Florida in camp with the players. A very important camp for you as you're about to head down to Panama now for the next test. Just give us an insight into how camp's gone here and really what you've learned from this group of players so far.
Well, the camp's gone very well. We've had a couple good training sessions, and we played the U.S. there on Sunday. I know it wasn't their full side, at least 3 players of theirs, but I don't know if necessarily it was our full side either. But really was happy with the character the kids showed. We had some good moments in the game. We gave up some needless goals, which again is a concern with me, which we'll be addressing during the training. But overall, it's been good. And again, the new players have come in with a great attitude, and have actually now put some good competition for spots, which is always healthy from a coach's perspective. And just the attitude of the kids have been fantastic.
With young players like this, the development is so visible, isn't it? And you have a few crucial months left to really get things right ahead of that big qualifying tournament. So between now and qualifying, really what are the main goals you're going to be working on?
Well, we don't see them that often, but the nice thing now is that they're going back to some great environments, which is very encouraging. I think that's been a positive now over the last 5-6 years in Canadian football. I think that we want to make sure they maintain fitness levels, and hopefully the clubs cooperate with us to have them to peak for April. I think it's very important that we're going to Panama. I found it very successful in the last time we went to Jamaica before the qualifying. That's where the qualifying tournament was, and for the kids to experience Panama and then we know Panama will be a quality side, and it'll be another style to face in the Central American styles, which is very important. But it's important also the kids know they've been to Panama. It won't be a first time they're a surprise for them. So it's a matter of just tweaking things because we don't have that much time together, getting the relationships between the lines and within the lines with each other, getting to know the strengths and the weaknesses of each other, and really just building on the team chemistry. That's a big part of it.
You're in a unique position here where, working with Tony, you're really the first coach to get these kids on a kind of, not a full-time basis, but a regular basis in terms of the Canadian program. So working with Tony, really what are the qualities you're trying to instill at the players at this young age?
Well, I think first and foremost, I want them to really want to play for Canada. I think it's very, very important. I think that as we go into hostile environments, as we go into hot environments, as we go against great teams, we take the approach here in camp and with this team, as we did in every team that I've been part of, that there's a no excuse thing. I don't care if the bus broke down, I don't care what the referees have done. We have to go forth and put our best 90 minutes, and let's see what good performance usually will lead to a good result. But if not, that will not be any excuse. We will always look at ourselves, how we could have done better. And I think that we install the principles and a curriculum that Tony and I are chatting with about to evolve, to give them the correct building blocks, hopefully to be moving on into the national teams for a long time to come. So it's great to have the experience. It's great to have the number of games we've had in Italy in April and Spain in September, and now here. And I think we continue to work on those principles with the players as much as we can. And it's been great to have Tony here. I think the players need to see him as the leader and to know that how hard he's working for them, and how hard we will work together to make sure we're doing the best for this program.
You do a lot of work to instill that Canadian belief and passion in these players, and we just spoke to them a few minutes ago, and they're all saying how proud they are to represent Canada. So just talk a bit about what you do as a staff here to really instill that Canadian pride in these kids.
It's very important. I say whenever we're going somewhere, I ask the manager to please see if we can get a war room, I call. So we have our own room where we eat, where we meet, and we have our key words of how we have our philosophy, our dedication, commitment, and passion. Canadian flags are all over that we know. Well, every morning we start with the national anthem. It's a great national anthem. We live in the greatest country in the world. We will always sing it, and they sing it with great pride. I think if anybody could see them, 15, 16-year-old boys, how proud they are when they're singing their anthem first thing in the morning. And whether it be a training day, a game day, that's right instilled in us right from the start, no matter where we are in the world, that we are here representing Canada. They represent themselves with great pride, and as a result, they'll represent Canada with great pride. And it's very, very important. We talk about Canada, talk about its great history, we talk about the many great players. We have a Canadian Wall of Fame we put up for the under-17s. We put up Bruce Wilson was the first person to go up, and the captain of our team that qualified in 1986. We give them a history of players so they know there's a great history and some great footballers that have played for Canada, and we want them to hopefully strive to be one of those great footballers that when the under-17 team, maybe 10 years down the road, is putting up their name now to go on that Wall of Fame. So it's there's many things, and it's not a hard sell with these players. They really love their country, and it's very important when I'm talking to kids that they want 100% to play for Canada, and they're fantastic at it. And it's been a fantastic staff who also contribute to that and do everything possible to make sure that we are having everything possible.
Sean Fleming and his U17 side are off to Panama City tomorrow. Sean, best of luck down in Panama.
Thanks so much.